What is up, guys? It's the John Gasm coming at you today with my Q&A video. If you aren't aware, this is just the video I'm making as a way of saying thank you guys for getting me to 25,000 subscribers. In addition to this, I'm also going to be doing a challenge accepted video. Now, originally I was going to do the Icy Hot challenge, which I think was just made up by one of you guys and then commented. But that is a very painful challenge, so I think I'm going to hold off until I get 50K subscribers for that one. So each of you guys now have an incentive to get one of your friends to subscribe to me, and then we're there. Then I get icy hot on my balls. So awesome. Instead of that, I think I'm going to be doing the cold shower challenge, which if you guys don't know is just when basically a person goes throughout their normal shower routine but has the water all the way as cold as it can get. And while they're showering, they confess a couple of random things. Like I saw one guy in a really stupid video say, "Oh, I like to pick my nose sometimes, and I love when it's a really big booger that I pull out." So that was stupid, but we're not going to do one as stupid as that. We're going to have some real dark confessions on my part, and you guys are going to love it. And the fact that I'm going to be doing that challenge should answer the first question I was asked, which was, could you potentially do a video shirtless? I don't know about you guys, but I am normally completely naked when I take showers, though I might not be completely naked when I take the shower on camera. That being said, I will go about doing the cold shower challenge without a shirt on. So yes, I will potentially do that in a couple weeks. Now, this next question I'm going to answer is literally asked on every single video I think I've ever posted. And I'm sick of typing out the answer to every single question. So now, after you guys hear the answer, after watching this, you can answer all those people for me. The question is, what is the name of the song that you use for your intro and outro? Well, actually, the intro that I use is called Sprightly. It's actually just a sound bite from the iMovie and GarageBand software. It's like a 5-second loop of violin strings or something like that. That one, I don't know if it's used in any songs, but as for my outro, that is actually made of a couple of sound bites that I put together myself in GarageBand. But there are a couple of songs that use the strings portion of the outro, such as Rant by Bo Burnham and a song by Fort Minor that the name escapes me, that I just can't remember. The next question I've got is, how did you come up with the name The John Gasm? There seems like there'd be a story behind that. And you know what? There actually is. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was in Dairy Queen talking to my friend Chris, and he was talking to me about an episode of Daniel Tosh that he saw. Now, back in my freshman year of high school, I was really obsessed with Daniel Tosh and being the first one to discover videos on the internet. And my friend goes, "John, so I was watching Tosh.0 the other day, and he showed me a video that you had actually shown me before. So I was watching Daniel Tosh, therefore I was already thinking of you, and then he showed me a video that you had shown me, so then I was thinking about you again, and I kind of just had a John Gasm." And after he said that, I was like, you know, I like that. So it kind of just became my nickname, and then it became my YouTube channel when I started this one, and that was that. So it's really not that good of a story. But I will tell you guys now that the term John Gasm is actually defined as an overwhelming sense of laughter that results in a sexual climax. So you laugh so hard that you orgasm. John Gasm. The next question is, what is your favorite childhood movie that still holds up today? The answer to that one is simple. It is Hercules. I actually just watched it on Netflix a couple of weeks ago, and it was awesome to relive all those childhood memories that I had forgotten about since I hadn't seen the movie in so long. But yeah, to answer your question, Hercules hands down. That, and then of course all the other Pixar movies and Disney movies that I talk about with you guys in Secrets of Cinema and Conspiracy Theories. The next question is, have you ever thought about being a stripper? I think everyone in the world has kind of jokingly considered becoming a stripper. Since I've gotten in better shape, it has become more of a possibility, but I am so rhythmically challenged, there is no way that could ever happen. That, and I have way too much respect for myself. The next two questions are, how old are you and how tall are you? I am 19 years old and I am 5'10", about 5'11" with the hair maybe. So no, I'm not 6 foot, but I'm also not short. I'm about average height. The only people I'm really concerned about being taller than is girls, and I'd say I'm taller than the majority of girls. So, yep. The next question is, who is your favorite comedian? If I'm being honest, I really don't know. I love so many comedians. I'd say some of my top favorites are Bo Burnham, of course, Mike Birbiglia, Rob Delaney, Bill Burr, Louis C.K., John Mulaney, Daniel Tosh I really don't like that much anymore. Anthony Jeselnik is another one. So I'm just kind of a huge fan of comedy in general. But I would say out of all of those, like to watch, my two favorites are Bo Burnham and Mike Birbiglia, because in terms of their stand-up specials, they always are kind of a little bit unique. They think outside the box and don't just stand up there and talk. The next question is, why does your hair look so weird in every video? Thanks. I don't know if you guys have ever heard the term bad hair day, but I have actually had a bad hair life. Back in the day, my hair was always a little bit shaggier, as you can see in some of my old videos, and I got sick of looking like such a dildo, so I got it cut pretty short, and then it took me a really long time to figure out exactly how I wanted to style it with gel. And if I'm being honest, I still really don't know. Like today, I just kind of went and left it. So to answer your question, I really just have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to my hairstyle. So sorry about that. One thing that I do know though is, say like if I'll spike it and then I'll sleep on it, it always looks super good when I wake up in the morning. Like for the first semester of college, that was how I did my hair, was I spiked it before I went to bed, and then I woke up and I was like, bam, rockin'. I just got sick of waking up and having a headache because my hair was so glued to my head, so I stopped that. The next question is, do you dabble in bestiality? Now this may come as a shock to some of you guys, but I've actually never dabbled in bestiality, unless you want to count my ex-girlfriend. Yeah! That's what we call a burn, bitch. Do you need some aloe vera? My ex actually doesn't watch my videos. I don't even know if she knows I make videos. So, fuck it. The next question is, have you ever been in a fight? The answer to that is yes, I have been in a couple of fights in my life. A lot of them were recreational with friends, like sort of like a Fight Club style thing, only we used boxing gloves and mouth guards. Other than that, I have been in a couple of other fights. The first fight I'd ever gotten into was actually because the kid ruined the ending of The Great Gatsby for me. Well, it was that, and he was also having sex with my ex. So because of that, we fought. I actually had to get stitches right over my eye here because he thought that he was in the clear to knee me in the face, which was not cool. But I did end up breaking his nose, and I won the fight, so I'm happy. The next question is, how does your family feel about you making YouTube videos? You know, they've actually been really supportive and really cool about it. I mean, I'm doing something that very few people are really able to do, and I think they understand that and respect that. And because of that, I'm also getting business connections and skills that I could potentially need in the future. So to summarize what could really be a long explanation, they're all very supportive and they're awesome about it. And this also goes into my extended family. They all think it's really, really cool. The next question is, what has been your mindset as your channel has grown so much throughout the past couple months? You know, that's actually a really, really good question. Honestly, it has just been straight bewilderment. I mean, most of you guys haven't been around for that long, but I've been making videos since the summer before freshman year of high school. And I was honestly kind of starting to give up on the whole thing. Like, I was making videos like once every couple months. None of them were really that good. But ever since I started talking about these conspiracy theories, people have just gotten so into it, and then I started The Secrets of Cinema, and that's been awesome. Like, one of the things I love most in this world is film and cinema, and the fact that I get paid to talk about that with thousands of people a day, that's just amazing to me, and I have every single one of you guys to thank for that, and I can't wait for the next 25,000 subs. You know, that actually would have been a good question to end this on, but I am not that well prepared. So we're going to go into the next question. The next question is, what are your favorite hobbies? Personally, I do not like long walks on the beach, nor do I like poetry or a good glass of scotch. You know, my hobbies actually kind of go on a pretty broad spectrum. I mean, I love reading, I love weightlifting, I love watching movies. I love learning how movies are made. I love making videos for you guys. I love spending time with my friends and with the ladies. I mean, really, I have a lot of pretty stereotypical teenager hobbies, but I think unlike most teenagers, I use these hobbies to better myself in a way and to learn, so I have something to offer that not everybody else does. The next question is, are you in a relationship? The answer to that question is no, I am not. As I get older and as I mature, I am starting to have less resentment towards the idea of commitment. That being said, I love being single, and I really don't think there are many things better than that. But as I have said before, when I meet the right girl, I will treat her right and I will do my best to keep her around, because that is what my future wife deserves. I got 3 more questions for you guys that I'm going to try to go through really quick. First question is, what was your first video game console? If I'm being honest with you guys, I really don't remember. I think the first video game console technically that I had was a Windows 98. So I guess you wouldn't say it was necessarily a gaming computer or even a gaming system, but I did play games on there. Most of them were actually like learning and educational games, but I loved my Windows 98. It was awesome. I actually still have all of my old games from back in the day, so I can play them when I get older and invest in an old-timey Windows computer. The next question is, what is your gaming console of choice? I actually haven't played any of the newest generation, like the Xbone and the PS4, so I am going to go with my favorite as of right now, which is the PS3. I'm sorry to any of you Microsoft, Xbox fanboys, or you PC guys. I know you both have some great arguments, especially the PC people, and don't worry, I will join your kind eventually. But as of right now, I'm loving the PlayStation 3, I'm loving the PlayStation Plus, getting a couple free games every month is pretty awesome. So yeah, that's my favorite system. The final question I've got for you guys today is, are you ever going to start a gaming channel? The answer to that is a definite, without a doubt, yes, if I manage to get to around 50 or 100,000 subscribers. In the future, I will probably end up uploading gaming videos to this channel, but some advice I got from a bigger YouTuber back in the day was, don't set up new channels until you have around 100 or 200,000 subscribers, because then you're just dividing your fan base and your new channel isn't going to get that much traffic and it's just kind of pointless. But as for gaming videos, yes, I do plan on starting them eventually. I don't have any plans in the near future for them because I really don't have the time or the equipment for it. But it is a definite yes, there will eventually be a gaming channel if I get enough subscribers, and yes, there will probably be some gaming videos on here too eventually. So those are the best questions that I got from you guys. Thank you so much for watching and asking. If I didn't pick your question, I'm sorry, but I didn't want to make this video longer than it needed to be, and it's already pretty long. But you know what? When I get 50K subscribers, you can ask your question again, and maybe I'll answer it. In the meantime, feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe. And as always, if you want to stay in tune with what I'm doing between videos, feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram and like my Facebook fan page. The fan page and my Twitter are both almost up to 600 people following and liking, so that's pretty awesome. But as for now, from the bottom of my heart, in a moment of sentimentality, thank you guys so much for everything you have done for me in this past year. I look forward to one more awesome year with you guys and the next 25,000 subs. So again, thank you so much for everything you've done for me. I love you all. Stay beautiful, stay awesome, and stay fresh.